Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl Talley. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to share with you some of my fruit trees. Now, I know I told you the other day that I would have Tuesday's fruit, but because it's spring and everything is bursting with life, every day this week, or every day that I make a video this week, I'm going to share with you how the fruit trees look, and then I will individually share some trees or feature some trees every Tuesday. Okay, let's get started. Here's a wild plum tree. I bought it from a merchant on Facebook. It's native to Texas, and it was only $5. I've had it in the ground for a year. In September, it was a year. It was only $5, and of course, it's not setting any fruit yet, and I wouldn't expect it to. And here is a Santa Rosa plum from Stark Brothers. It's been in the ground 2 years, and I think I'm going to move its location because it's not doing well over here. And this tree should be bigger than this by now, but we'll see. Santa Rosa plum from Stark Brothers. Here is a Methley plum from Stark Brothers on a standard stock. This tree I've had for 3 years, and it has a real thick girt. I don't see any blooms yet, but it's tall. And I'm going to let this tree, and I have another one just like it, I'll show it to you in a second. I'm going to let this tree grow as big as it wants to grow. There's some trees that I'm going to keep small, and some that I'm going to let grow tall. I have been mispronouncing this tree for 3 years, and it wasn't until I made this video and had to type it in that I realized it is a Methley plum. I pruned it last winter, but pruning this baby just made it grow faster and taller and bushier, which is a good thing. And Methley plums grow very well, according to my research in the North Texas area. I bought a lot of books on what to grow in my area, and this came up from several authors, master gardeners. Now here is that other Methley plum. I pruned this one back to 6 feet, and it's probably about 8 feet now. I've decided that I'm going to move this tree when I get some help. I'm going to move it to the other side of the food forest, and again use it as a shading tree. And yeah, it's doing very well. Again, we probably won't get fruit this year, but I'm thinking next year, because they have grown vigorously, both of the trees. That right there is a volunteer pecan tree. I don't know what variety, I don't know. It was growing in a container, one of my citrus trees that I had brought in the house a few years ago. I have a video on it. If I can, I'll insert some clips of it after here and show you how I discovered it and how it's just doing really well. Okay, pecan tree, unknown. And here is a Lee Jujube tree. This tree only cost me $5. It's supposed to grow wild. Somebody introduced it to the Texas area, I'm sure years ago, but it grows wild, and it's from the same merchant on Facebook that I got the other wild plum tree from. It's growing really well. It has doubled in size. It's about almost 5 feet now. The merchant told me I don't need a pollinator for it. My research tells me that I do, but I'm going to wait until it blooms. And if I need a pollinator, I'll get one at that time. But I'm going to see what it's going to do first, because the merchant assured me that it is self-pollinating. So we'll see. Okay. Now my peppermint grew like crazy this winter because we had a very mild winter. We only had a few days of freezing temperatures. So I know that mint is invasive, but what you probably don't know is I love mint tea. So I dedicated this bed to growing mint. I have some Texas Star hibiscus growing also in this bed, but I have enough Texas Star hibiscus flowers dehydrated to last me a year. And I drink it because it lowers your blood pressure. So if I'm not able to dig some of the Texas Star hibiscus up out of this bed, I'll start more seeds. Over there where you saw the pecan tree up against the fence, that'll be a better place for it. Okay. So guys, you can see I've harvested a lot of the mint from this bed down here. I'm going to keep on harvesting, but I'm not going to waste time showing you all of that. I'm just taking my pruners and cutting it off. Then I'm going to take it in the house and wash it real good. Dry it, like, drain it on paper towel. And then I'll show you how I dehydrate. Okay guys, here I am in my rain barrel area, on my rain containers. And all I do is take this scraps of mint and I just put it down on the ground. And it composts right there in place and keep rodents away. Now I'm headed back over to the mint bed to get some more mint. I made a big dent in this bed. I'll come back and get some more later. But I think I have enough in the sink and in my hand to dehydrate 9 trays. Guys, see where my finger is? Let me get my finger into view. Right there is a baby lizard. I'm watering my pomegranate tree, and I just noticed it. So I'm not going to water my mint right now. It doesn't need it. It rained the other day. But, yeah, it's a nice little lizard right there. And we want those in our gardens to eat insects. So I have 2 sinks full, and I'm going to let them just soak in this water for a minute. But the wonderful thing about mint is you don't see any ants. There's no bugs. I mean, it's just a beautiful plant to harvest and process. And I saw a little lizard in there, so if any little flies or whatever get in there, those little lizards eat them up. And where there's a little lizard, there's a mama lizard somewhere. Okay. Put some more water on this side. And then I'll pick the leaves individually. Look. It smells so wonderful. Okay guys, I just realized I didn't tell you guys that I plugged my dehydrator on and start preheating it at 125 while I am drying the mint leaves on paper towel. I use a lot of paper towel and try to get them as dry as I can, and then I individually pick the leaves off and put them in the hydrator 1 tray at a time. I was looking through my journal, my canning and dehydrating notes, and the last time I did something, it took me like 4 hours, but the drying time can vary between 2 to 4 hours. So I'll let you all know exactly how long. Okay? Then I'm going out to my greenhouse to see what's going on. Okay, everyone, it's been 3.5 hours, and as you can hear and see, the mint is very crispy. You don't have to do anything but crumble it up. And if you miss the stem, just take it out. See, like right there. That's it. And I just use the dehydrated mint to just make tea. And anything that isn't all the way dry, you can just put it right back in there and start over again. And you know something else you can do? You can just crush it right here and it'll go down into the bowl. Just make sure that you put it all in the same area where it's going to go inside of the bowl. Whichever way is best for you. Personally, me, I just like to take it and put it in my hands with some gloves on and just crunch it up. And then pick out the pieces that are not crispy or pieces that could be stems. And even the stems would make great tea. Okay, now that I have all of the mint crumbled and crushed up, I'm sifting it through this stainless steel mesh sifter, and you can see it's just coming down. Uh-oh. And I probably have to do it a couple times to get the bigger pieces out, because I want it in a fine powder. And it takes a while, but as you can see, there's more. So I'm not going to waste your time watching me do this. Uh-oh. So that was crazy on film. I'm doing this with one hand. But as you can see, that's a nice powder there. Let me go in closer so you can see. And so if you sift it a couple times, it'll be even finer than that. Okay, so I'm going to be dehydrating mint all week until I get, you know, a sufficient amount. And I really don't have to worry about getting a whole lot of it saved, because where I live in North Texas, mint grows all year long. Okay. Well, so far I've shown you this week 3 cherry trees, 7 apple trees, 4 plum trees, 1 jujube, and 1 pecan. And I'll show you more trees in the next video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so at this time. And share my video with your friends. The end. Thank you for watching. Bye now.